Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about I'm not going to do like a full recommendations because I kind of did it in my fall, like my little fall video. It's kind of like a fall favorites, and that's kind of like everything I'm loving right now, but I will kind of quickly go through it just to give you a little heads up of what I'm loving, what I'm using. If you're like me, you like the same kind of tones as me, and you have combo oily skin, I feel like you will probably love these recommendations. But I will also just talk about what's in my cart and what I've already picked up so far, because I've already made an order. So can I ask you something? Somebody was saying in the States, in the US, you have to pay for these bags. Do you have to pay for these bags? Because we don't. Unless we do, and I just have never noticed, but I don't think we do. Anyways, let's talk about what is on my wish list and what I've grabbed. So still kind of contemplating between, I'll try to pop up a picture on the screen if I can figure out how to do that. I'm not very techie and I'm not great at editing, so that's why I just kind of like roll it all out in one big video. The first thing I was looking at was the Huda powder. It's like the duo. I think it's called Cherry Peach, if I'm not mistaken. It's the duo. So it's the peach powder and the cherry powder in one. I am interested in that, but then again, I still have literally a full powder that I have to use up, and I have been using this quite a bit lately, so this is one of my favorites too. I didn't used to love this powder, but now I've been really liking it. I found that it's kind of helped with the oiliness that I've been suffering with, but yeah, I've really been enjoying this. So I think I'm gonna hold on to just this right now, and I'm not gonna that's why I haven't picked it up yet, because I don't need it. I have so many powders, plus I already picked up another one, which I will show you in a second, that yeah, I just think I'll have too much and I'm not going to be able to go through all of it. Plus I have the L'Oreal Blurfaction powders, so I think I'm just going to hold off for now, but that was on my wish list. The second thing on my wish list was the color corrector. I believe it's called Cherry Light, and I have the older version of this. I have this one here, which is Cherry Blossom. So it's a lighter version of this, and I noticed that she changed, it's very messy. As you can see, I think this is why she changed the packaging, and then she added new shades. So Cherry Light is just a little bit lighter than this one. So I was interested in that, but I still have that to go through, and I haven't been using a ton of color correctors. I've mostly been using my MPH palette. If I wanted to do any correcting, like under my eyes or around my nose, I usually just use that powder or that palette, and that's it. So yeah, trying to think of what else. So I had also the K18, so I had a little mini one. This actually lasted quite a few washes. This is the Leave-In Molecular Repair Hair Mask. I did hear that the L'Oreal one was really, really good too. I was gonna get the mini, and then for some reason the mini like disappeared online, but now it's back. So I don't know what happened there, but she's back. So I was gonna pick that one up, but then I decided to go with the L'Oreal instead, because it came with so much more product for the same price. I think it was like $50, and the mini of the K18 was only 10 milliliters, I'm pretty sure, and then the L'Oreal's 50. So I was like, and I heard it's really, really good. So, and then I also had the L'Oreal shampoo and conditioner, the Repair. It's called Absolute, I'm pretty sure. Absolute. Conditioner, Repair, shampoo and conditioner, but I don't think I'm gonna get them. I don't know. It's a lot. And then I also had the K18. There was like a whole set, which I will include in my links, which I thought looked really good, but I don't know. I'm gonna hold off for now. I do need another shampoo, which is why I'm kind of like, maybe I should, but I've already spent a lot. So trying to think of what else. I don't know that anything else was really like sticking out to me. Oh, the Huda blush palettes. I actually went in store and looked at them, and they weren't like my favorite. I think The highlighting shade I would definitely not use in any of them because it's just, I don't know, it's like a colored highlighter and I'm not really into that. I'm more into like a peachy, like light colors. So yeah, I just don't think that was like my vibe. So they look very, very pretty, like the actual shades. I think Roseberry was probably my favorite. And then there was like a peach one, and then the bright pink, which I'm just not into at the moment. I did pick up the Patrick Ta set, which was called, I think the blush was called Out of Office. And I think it was called like Ice Me Down. I'm pretty sure the set was called Ice Me Down. I'm pretty sure. But when I tried the blush, it was like hot pink on me for some reason, and it looked like a nice kind of like muted mauve tone. But when I tried it, it just, I don't know, I'm into like the bronzy, like sunburnt kind of, even this looks a little pink on me. I don't know if you could tell because of my lights are kind of making it look a little warmer, but this is She's Seductive, but I'll show you that in a second. I switched it for She's Seductive and then another product, which I will show in one sec. So I think that was everything on my wish list. I don't think there was really anything else that I was like, oh my God, I need, that I didn't already purchase, which I will get to. So I'll show you what I bought in store. So that's the bag we have here. So I ended up picking up the, everyone talks about this brush and it's dirty. I just put it back in the brush just to, back in the box. What is wrong? Sorry, whenever I start a video, I just start rambling and then I don't even know what I'm saying. So I apologize. The F4. I did use this. Like I said, I put it back in the box just because it looked nicer to show you the box itself. But this is the F4. It's a little smaller than I expected. I don't know why. I guess it just looks bigger in people's videos, but I did use it today and it is really good. I don't want to tell you to get this though, because I feel like e.l.f. probably has a brush that's almost identical to this, so maybe just look at the e.l.f. ones first. If you want this and you just don't want to spend the money on it, take a look at the e.l.f. ones. But anyway, so this is, I think it's for foundation and contour, if I'm not mistaken. It just says cosmetic brush on here. But yeah, I believe that's what it's for. Today I use this actually for my foundation, and I use this side for my cream blush. So very beautiful. I also love the Morphe brushes. I feel like the old ones, the Ariel ones, are awesome. And then they came out with like the newer, these are dirty, so I apologize, but they came out with the newer brushes like these guys here. And I absolutely love pretty much all of them. This is like the paddle brush. What is it called? Just a powder brush. But I use this for bronzer all the time. This one I use for concealer. I have another one which I use for cream bronzer. This guy here, you could use this for bronzer or foundation or contour. It's a nice slanted brush, cream and liquid bronzer it says, but I feel like you could definitely use this for foundation as well. And then this guy here is also beautiful. It's nice and fluffy, so it doesn't apply your blush too heavily, but it also is slanted, so this is beautiful. Anyways, back to what I picked up. I'm gonna get very sidetracked. I needed a replacement because I am like at the very last drop of this. This is the Inky List Retinol Serum. So yeah, it is what it is. It's a retinol serum. It's really nice. What I like about this one is it doesn't leave yellow residue on my pillow. I tried the Ordinary one and oh my gosh, it like dyed the heck out of my pillow. So I just prefer this one. I don't know that I see like huge results or anything, but I mean, I don't know. I'm 41, okay? So I feel like I'm just gonna age, but I'm just trying to prevent it a little bit. So yeah, rebought this one. It's not very expensive, which is what I like about it. And I feel like, I don't know, it does what it's supposed to do, and it's feels very nice on the skin. If you watched my last video, I won the MAC giveaway and I ended up getting this lipstick, which is Creme Cup, and I actually tried it and liked it, which is unlike me because it's a darker pink, but my mom wanted it. So I ended up giving it to my mom, and then I wanted it, so I ended up buying it. So stupid. But yeah, MAC lipsticks, 100% love all of them. Honestly, the satins are beautiful. I mean, my favorite is matte, of course. But yeah, just love the MAC lipsticks that they just came out with. Alone Time, Flesh Pot, Acting Natural, Folio, Creme Cup, Creme de Nude. Just love. So those are my fave lipsticks. I also love Haze from Anastasia, Beverly Hills, or just ABH lipsticks in general. And I also love this guy. I finally got the case for it. The Laura Mercier lipstick. This is in the shade Chantilly Lace, which is obviously like, you know, my vibe. But they're so expensive. They're very expensive. Like MAC lipsticks, I think are around 30 Canadian. This is like 50, 60. So what happened was I initially just bought the refill, and yeah, I ended up buying the container because I also wanted a backup of this, because I just always worry that when I buy these really light shades that they're going to discontinue them, because they always do. So I bought a backup, but that wasn't from, they don't have that color for some reason at Sephora, but they do have that specific lipstick line. They just don't have that color, and I don't know why. It's weird to me. Anyway, on to blushes. I picked this one up. Like I said, I ended up getting that Out of Office shade, and it just wasn't really for me. My husband was like, "You're really flushed right now," and I'm like, "It's my blush." I'm like, "Do you hate it?" He's like, "I don't love it." I'm like, okay. He's used to like nude shades, which is what this is. Again, she's seductive. Did I say she's blushing? Girl, I got a memory issue these days. Like, I don't know what is going on, but I think perimenopause is like kicking my ass right now. Anyways, she's seductive is the shade, and yeah, I'm wearing it today. I like it. Like I said, it is a little pinkier than I'm used to, but I think I like it. I like it much more than Out of Office anyways. It was just too, I don't know why, it just showed up hot pink on me. So yeah, so I exchanged that for this, and then I got this as well. I think I owed like 20 cents, which is a replacement of Whiskey, which is one of my favorite. I'm wearing it today. I don't know if you can tell. It's just a nice kind of brown liner. This is Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil. I also love the Makeup by Mario eyeliners. Hourglass has very nice eyeliners, but again, very expensive. Trying to think of what other, oh, not Sephora, but obviously Victoria Beckham. But at Sephora, I would say for sure Hourglass, MAC, and Urban Decay and Makeup by Mario have great eyeliners. But if you're looking for cheaper ones at Sephora, I would say Sephora Collection, MAC, Makeup by Mario is getting a little bit up there, and then Urban Decay I think is like around $30-ish, so a little pricey. But yeah, if you're looking for like low priced good eyeliners, then Sephora Collection would be your pick. So this is the Ulla Henriksen, am I saying that right? I mean, that's how people said it when I worked there. I don't know. The Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. The smell of this is like no other. Vanilla Bonbon. It's new. And it said online only, and this is what drives me nuts. They say online only, and then they're in store. And I'm like, why do you do that? Because then you can't buy it and pick it up, and then it might just sell out. I'll tell you a story about that in a second. So good. Vanilla Bonbon. You can't really, like, if you just sniff it, you can't really smell it. When you put it on your lips, it smells so good. It's just clear, which is what I like. And obviously, if we're gonna go talking about other lip balms, I mean, we'll just talk about these guys for a second. Oops. Summer Fridays, obviously, I have so many of these. I love the vanilla one, like just plain vanilla. I think it's called, I can't remember. Again, I will put it down below. And then I have these ones as well. This is iced coffee, and this one is brown sugar. Brown sugar smells like marshmallow. It's just, they smell so good. Love them. And then obviously the Rhode Peptide. This one has dust on it, sorry. The Peptide lip tints. I have Lemon Teeny. I also have, this one is cocoa, I think. No, espresso. And then I also have Toast, which I think Toast is probably my favorite. I also like Lemon Teeny because it's like clear. This one's a little dark, but if I just need something to throw on my lips, I don't care. So those are great. And then I had to replace this as well. This is the Laneige Cream Skin Spray. So yeah, I just got this. Does the big one have a mister on it? This is what I'm confused about. I wanted the like second biggest size, but does it come with a mister? I don't know. This lasted me a very long time though, and I think it's like $16, so I just ended up getting a little one again. But I really like this just as a step before my makeup. Obviously the Rhode Glazing Milk is also another great option. Why is everything dusty? I'm sorry. I clearly need to clean my room. The Glazing Milk is really nice. Again, if you don't want to spend a lot of money on a nice kind of milky toner, you don't need these ones. You could definitely go get like the Bioma Milky Toner, the Thayer's Milky Toner. There's a ton that you could get at the drugstore for much cheaper, but I mean, this one's a decent price. And like I said, it lasted me a long time, so cream skin. I do have oily skin, so what I like to do is just spray my face with a mist. Honestly, anything. Like I have the Rhode Glazing Mist, which I'll use, or I have basically any mist. Sometimes I'll just use Fix Plus, and then I'll go in with cream skin to really get like a good hydration going. And then I'll go in with something like the Thirst Burst Drops or like a gel moisturizer. I don't think I have it here, but the Clinique Moisture Surge is great, and I haven't had it in a really long time, and I actually really miss that product, but I just have to use what I have. But I loved that one, the gel, because it's a gel and it doesn't make your face too oily. It does give you a little bit of a sheen, but I feel like it just like plumps all of your lines. I don't know, I really love that one, and I think I will go back to it. But a moisturizer, that's definitely my pick as an oily gal. And then I got this, speaking of oily, the Fenty Matte Invisimatte Instant Setting Powder. This is just the mini, because like I said, I have so many powders that I didn't want to go crazy and get like a full-size powder if I don't need one. But this is what it looks like, and let's just try her out here, because I am a little shiny in some areas, like my forehead maybe. Like, it's good, but I don't know that it's better than anything that I already have, like the Huda or the MAC Studio Fix powder, or what else? Obviously NARS, my advanced matte perfecting powder. All of those are great powders for somebody who is oily. I heard the Charlotte Tilbury one is also awesome. I don't know why I haven't bought it yet. I think I've just had so many that I just don't need another one hanging around. The YSL one is nice, like the pressed powder, but it's not my favorite, especially for keeping me matte. It's not my fave. Anyways, I will let you know what is on the rest of my list, or what I actually picked up. So I got the Jo Malone Ginger Biscuit. I just got the travel size. This is the fragrance. It smells so good. It smells like a little ginger cookie, and I love sweet scents, so that's definitely in my wheelhouse. I did try it in store, so yeah, I knew that I liked it. The Dior Glow Maximizer. I have the original. which I love. Oh, if I can get it here. So I love this one. Again, if you're looking for a cheap, very pretty highlighter, cheap in price, not quality, the Sephora selection though. I swear, what is going on in my brain? The Sephora Colorful Luminizer in the shade Sparkling Honey. So gorgeous. But anyways, I have the original. So I wanted to get the Pearly Peach Glow, I believe it's called. And I went in store. They had it a few days before the sale started. I swatched it. I'm like, okay, I love it. I'm getting it. I go there the day of the sale and they're like, oh yeah, it just says online only. And I'm like, I know it does say that, but you guys had it. I'm like, I'm just wondering if you guys have, like, maybe it's underneath, I don't know, you have it somewhere, because they have the tester there. And I'm like, you obviously had it. I hate when they just, you know, when they just go off of what's online, but like actually don't look for it. I'm like, can you just look, please? But anyways, it wasn't there. And then I go online and then it was said it was sold out online. And I'm like, you're kidding me. Y'all be just ferocious on this site. So I feel bad for all the VIBs who really want stuff, but then all the Rouge people are taking everything. I'm sorry. Anyways, it ended up coming back online for like 5 seconds and I snatched her up and I got it. And now I think it's out of stock again. I also ended up picking up the Givenchy bronzer, the Prisme Libre bronzer in number 2. I think it's called Poplin Bronze. My French is, so I apologize for the pronunciation of these. I also picked up I'm watching this girl on TikTok and I'm obsessed with her, and I'm not afraid to tell you that. She's amazing. Her name is, oh, of course I'm going to forget now. I will put it down below, but she is awesome. Of course I can't remember off the top of my head, but she's a makeup artist, and everything she recommends and puts on her face, I'm like, why is this so beautiful? Everything looks amazing on her. So I got the Armani Fluid Sheer Glow Enhancer in the shade 11. It's like a peachy, you could use it as a blush. I think she normally uses it as a blush, and she's like deeper complected than I am. So if she can use it as a blush, then obviously I can, because I'm a pale woman. So yeah, just like a nice kind of glowy, peachy sheen on the cheek. Even though I'm oily, I still like a little bit of sheen on the cheek. And speaking of blushes, these have been my absolute fave lately, especially this one, Ilia Wonder. Been using this like crazy. And of course the Rhode blushes if you're looking for a cream blush. But this one is just everything. Again, I do love Pulse, which is this kind of brighter shade. And the House Labs blushes, the cream blush from House Labs. So this one is Pulse. I love this for the summertime. Yeah, House Labs powder blushes and cream blushes are both beautiful. One of my favorite shades in the powder blushes would be this one here, which is Fire Moon. Like I said, I'm really into the bronzes. And then this from Glossier, also amazing. You probably, if you watch my videos, saw me use this one, and it's absolutely stunning. And this is in the shade Gale. And these blushes are also amazing. All the MAC powder blushes, but the MAC Glow Play blushes are also beautiful. This is True Harmony. And everyone loves She's Blushing. Do I have that? I think I have Au Naturel. I don't think I have She's Blushing. Eyeshadows. Okay. These I've been using every single day, like a ton. I've been mixing the medium and light together, but I just feel like these are so wearable, and I literally use them almost every single day. Not using them today. Today I'm wearing the Armani eyeshadow, and I have the shade 25M on. I believe it's Sandalwood, and I love them. Obviously, all cream shadows that I love, I talk about all the time. This one's really good too. This is Laura Mercier, the Caviar Sticks, I think they're called. Yeah, this is in the shade Caramel. Merit, they just came out. That was also on my wish list, the Merit ones, but I don't think I'm gonna get one because I just got a bunch of paint pots from MAC and I just don't think I need them. So Armani, amazing. Morphe, if you're in the States, can you get this at Sephora? Maybe not. We can get Morphe at Sephora, but we can't get these little pots there for some reason. They don't have them. Merit, like I said, and then the Makeup by Mario. I've talked about these a ton, but these guys here, beautiful, super creamy on the lid, very matte eyeshadow, the Embers palette. Again, super wearable, especially for this time of year. It's beautiful. It looks darker than it is, and I feel like you can definitely get like a soft kind of everyday look out of this, but I love this palette. I think it's beautiful, and I'm so sorry if you're on a no buy. Don't listen to me. But Laura, if you really want this and you missed out on the first one, get it now. Get it during the sale. And then of course these, I talk about them all the time, the Makeup by Mario Master Matte palettes. I love how small and compact they are, and I just feel like, again, I could use these every single day. And another eyeshadow, Danessa Myricks Groundwork palette. That's another one that I just feel like is so wearable. You can use it on your eyes, you could use it on your cheeks, you could do contour, you could do blush with it, you can do eyeshadow, eyeliner. I feel like it's such a versatile palette, and very happy to have it. And then, what is going on? My light is gonna burn out. That's not good. Oh no. What is happening? Anyways, I should probably hurry up is what that means. In Your Dreams, stunning. If you are looking for a nice kind of Christmassy eyeshadow, this is the one for you. They are just gorgeous. Like a nice kind of champagne, and then the other one's like a silvery. They're just beautiful. I know the price is really high, but this is why I'm telling you to get them during the sale, because, and also keep an eye out for Black Friday sales, because I feel like stuff like Natasha Denona, maybe you'll want to wait, or even Urban Decay, you might want to wait for some of these things until Black Friday, because I feel like they'll probably have a better sale than what Sephora is having. But what else? Lip liners, MAC. I mean, I have a billion. MAC, Makeup Forever, love. Anastasia, these are definitely my faves, and Makeup by Mario. Okay, so, and you can tell I love a nice cool toned lip liner. If you want to know the shade names, Stone from MAC, Grage, Anastasia Stormy, Endless Cacao, and then I also have something taupe. This is something taupe. Total Taupe from Makeup Forever. And then Mario, I love Dimitri. This is the shade Tan. I love Tan. And then this is Chai, I think, which is like a little bit darker, kind of a little bit warmer than I usually wear. But I like to have options, okay? These are beautiful. The Huda Lip Stain. This is really good. I don't love like this applicator, but I always end up kind of like blending it out anyways, so it's fine. It does the trick. But yeah, they last forever. Concealers. This I just use always. I will use that. The Mary Phillips palette for contouring. Bronzing. This is an amazing cream bronzer and not expensive at all. This is the Morphe Sudden Heat Creamy Bronzer Stick in the shade Flicker. Love it. Today I'm using the LYS cream bronzer. I think I have the shade Motivate. The NARS creamy bronzer is also amazing. Powder bronzer. Dior, the matte powder bronzer, I love. Sorry. I don't know what's going on with my phone. Dior. Trying to think. NARS bronzing powder. The Anastasia one, the Smooth Blur, I love. And yeah, I'm trying to think of what else I'm missing, but like I said, a lot of the stuff that I'm loving right now can be found in my fall favorites. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'm hoping to use all the products that are coming in my next video. And Rebecca, I did not forget about you. I will do a MAC video. Like I said, I did one and then I deleted it because I just didn't like how my look came out, but I promise I will do one for you because I have a lot of stuff to use. I mean, my mom took like 40% of the stuff that I got, but anyways, I will definitely do that for you, and I'm sorry that I haven't done that yet. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know I kind of rambled on forever, but anyways, I will see you soon. Love ya. Bye. Checking in to correct myself. Of course, I screwed up what I was talking about. The K18 Molecular Hair Repair Mask is 15 milliliters for the mini, and the L'Oreal is 100 milliliters. So I was like, this is a no-brainer. I'm getting the L'Oreal. Also, I forgot to mention my favorite foundations. Like what? I've been loving the Natasha Denona foundation. I'm sorry to the Canadians, we can't get that in the Sephora sale because Natasha Denona is no longer on Sephora Canada. I also love the Dior Stick foundation. I think that one is so beautiful. It can be a little thick, so I just try to go on really sheer with that. Like just really sheer it out with a brush. And then my other one would be the Fenty Soft Lit foundation. Ugh, so good. Anyways, I just wanted to mention this because I definitely forgot, and I was just rewatching my video and I'm like, how did I forget to talk about foundations? But I will link all of this stuff below. So thank you. Bye.